Hello mindenkinek, Zalax vagyok, hoppá. Na, szóval sok minden megszerzés után, úgy köszi, hogy gratulált, hát ez nagyon kedves. Folytatódik az Assassin's Creed 3 story módja. Igaz, azt ígértem, hogy kalandozás lesz, de mivel most olyan időszak van, hogy mindenki elutazott, és senki nem ér rá gyakorlatilag, ezért, ja, nem is kell. Marad a rendes story mód. Ja, hogy baszódjál meg.
So what is your stake in all this?
Same as yours. Peace, stability, a land in which all might live side by side, free and equal.
Why not join the Brotherhood then?
My father was an assassin. Quite good at his job too, as I understand it. But I hope to have children someday. It's hard to live in two worlds at the same time. So I chose to live in one.
I understand.
I still contribute as I can. That's why we're here now.
Ezio apjának sikerült 2 életet élnie, sőt 3-at. Dolgozott, assassin volt és még apa is. Nem úgy jogosak az érvei.
What can you tell me of Thomas Hickey?
He has been running a counterfeiting ring in the city. Locate the source of his operation, and we can have him arrested. You cannot harm the commander if he is in prison.
Do you know where he is?
Exactly, but I have an idea where we can begin the search.
Ahogy most nem fedezek fel semmit, nem keresek meg semmit nem csinálok. Egész egyszerűen csak a story módot fogom követni. Majd ha lesz valaki, akit fel tudok hívni kalandozásra, például Katát, vagy Tatászt, akkor majd lesz kalandozós időszak megint. De megint annyira tudom dicsérni a Ubisoftot a látvány miatt. Az egész városot mind bedigitalizálni azért ez nem semmi. És ezért kinézem be a Ubisofttól.
There are rumors of bad bills being circulated here. No doubt they come from Thomas.
What are you up to? This isn't money. It's colored paper. You've cheated me for the last time. God!
Na szóval a Ubisofttól kinézem, hogy magát az egész játék, az egész várost, ahogy annó kinézett, azt ők bedigitalizálták. És mi azzal játszunk? Ubisoftban azért az... Ubisoftban az kitelik. Nézd meg, hogy minden rendben van-e. Hogy biztos, hogy nem követe senki. Csak én. De az úgyse fontos. Ez a kapucni, ez nagyon nem jó most így. Ujjjjjjjj. Csönd legyen. Azt csinálok, amit akarok, ne szólj be! Azt a kurva! Jó, ez fájt. De tényleg az assassinokat nem is egyzem. Ó, bazd meg. Jó, hogy mondja, hát baszki, hát küldjük már őket a faszkivamba. Na. Na mi van? Ennyi? Az ő. Ja, itt van, igen, itt vannak a küldik, jó van. Aha, jó, mindig csak egyet tudok most küldeni. Jó, te majd mész akkor. Ennyi, megyünk a következőre. Hát ez most itt nem fog összejönni. Talán ez. Új ezred. Ó, csodás. Működik. Na, hogy rohadjál meg, ez miatt csesztem el. Most nem kellene az assassinok ide. Ja, hogy így kapok pénzt, jó. Most legalább megvan az 1000. A mini küldetéshez. Na jó, akkor baszódjál meg, jó? Lelőleg, baszd meg. Nem már a faszom! A kurva anyád! Bazd meg a rohadt életbe! Hát nem igaz. Na mindegy. Hát, úgy ahogy sikerült kihallgatni. Hát ez meg. Ezt a szart. Hé, gigágám, mindjárt elvágom a gigágádat. Még ő is fél az őröktől, nem semmi. Na, hosszú ez a követősdi.
Boss wants everyone back at the shop. Says we strike tomorrow.
Big worried about that business with the guards. I'm telling you, it's nothing. Haven't had a spot in trouble since I slipped away. Of course, I'm taking care to keep the distance. We'll be heroes. The ones who ended all this talk of revolution. They'll set us up like kings, they will. Nah. Revolution. Bunch of troublemakers looking to upset the apple cart. Some fool filled their heads with rubbish, ruining it for the rest of us good folk.
Really?
Of course. You and me and Hickey. Just some hard luck lads trying to survive in this cold, cruel world.
Istenem.
What's this? Thomas Hickey? Might be. What's it to you? Right. Ain't supposed to be none of your kind left. Suppose I'd best be rectifying that then. Get him!
Mi van? Basztu kurva anyád! Későn olvastam el azt a szart. Addig ez meg kinyírt valakit. Kurva jó lesz.
Touch those bills and I'll kill you!
Azt neked teszem itt.
Be still. You will do no more harm. You're a right fool meddling in affairs you know nothing about.
Washington's the only thing keeping the Continental Army together. You kill him, you end all hope for freedom.
Wrong, boyo. With him gone, they'll have no choice but to promote Lee, and then...
You are both under arrest!
Oh, well, we were just having a scrap, officer. Ain't nothing wrong with two men settling their differences the old-fashioned way. Can't we come to a...
Quiet!
What are the charges?
Counterfeiting!
I had nothing to do with that.
Course not!
Listen, there are more important things at stake here. This man is planning to...
Egy kis mellék cash. Ez az. Új Émia is érkezett, te király!
You missed me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say?
If you are here, then Washington is safe.
True. Thing is, I believe I've just been pardoned.
Yeah, értem.
Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas. Am I understood?
What about the assassin? Yeah, he's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine. Guess we didn't get them all, eh?
Deal with this, Charles.
At once, sir.
What are we gonna do?
You're that boy from the Continental Congress. Adams's little lapdog. I think I have an idea. Yes. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Do tell.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What you on about? I thought I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Talmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was gonna handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
Jó. Na? Vársz valamit?
I think I'll raise hogs next.
Jó, elég.
I have a 500-pound pig. More like the unfussy pig that eat the damn fox.
Mi van? Hát
That is quite the view.
Aha. És annól a vödörbe szartak.
I think I would rather hold it in.
I'm telling you, he's planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sticky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad. Even told me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Easy now. It was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
Quiet in there! Take that up and I'll have you tossed in the pit!
Hát egyelőre akkor ennyi.
Get up!
Where are we going?
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit.
Mit csináljak? Veszteségét, ezt nem értem.
What are you looking at, half-breed?
Anyád.
You not understand English? That it?
Vagyis lázadás lesz?
Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
Aha.
So I think I'll raise hogs next. No way a fox can carry up a 500-pound pig. More like down fussy pig and eat the damn pot.
Was well up. Would have been a pretty kettle of eels to shake off other than she's not known for her gentle manner, you can.
Ennyi, akkor jó.
Something of a philosopher says he that is no so bloody.
At this rate, I'll last all
Mason
about
Weems?
5 months.
Could be.
I need your help.
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
A shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules?
Most látok neki játszani. Mondjuk alapból játszok. Hogy kell? Ez az... igen, csak... Hú... Nem mindegy, hova rakja az
Seeing as
ember.
you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor. Well played. So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
At the old plow. The John
He's a muck. You could ask
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I'm an honest man.
Mindenki ezt
And
mondja.
yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
Na.
another garlic well underway.
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh! Anyone I know?
George Washington.
Na?
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure. Loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator. Destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
It took a heavy toll throughout that village.
You're serious, aren't you?
Cursed luck. No.
Very well. But it's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. That loud Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
Something of a philosopher says he that is not so bloody high in year. So I mean something. Be clean my one's person.
Can't pronounce half the bloody name.
Actually, it's the Germanic. Very friendly. But it never seen it done that way.
He tends to take a sort of view of anyone who gets too close. His sister's a little farm by the Salisbury Plains.
All right, scoundrels, back in your cells!
But demolish the pub's tea house bench. An absolute savage.
Let me know if you...
Yes, we did.
A long journey. Not sure I've ever seen like
This key is useless.
I think I'll raise hogs next. No way a fox can carry up.
What are you looking at? You in the market for husband?
Heh.
It is a most restful, satisfying pursuit.
I'd give him a scoop at lug he'd not soon forget.
You'd have a hard time getting through to God.
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I'll give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
I think I'll raise hogs next. No way a fox can carry up a 500-pound pig.
Well.
More like down fussy pig and eat the damn fox.
Mi a faszom van már? Rossz gombot nyomok, faszom.
Fancy yourself a troublemaker, eh? Some time in the pit to cool your blood. That is all right. More!
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all. And do you acknowledge this? Do you repent and beg forgiveness? No. You elect instead to commit new and more terrible crimes inside what should be a place of rehabilitation.
Huh.
You bide your time, awaiting the day of release, that you might corrupt anew. The worst part is that the good people of New York are forced, quite literally, to pay for your crimes. Where do you think the money for this prison came from? Hmm? For your outfits? Our wages?
Nehogy már ne hallja meg, hogy kinyílik az ajtó.
Need to take care not to raise the alarm.
Hát bazd meg. Itt vagy. Nem kötött fel magad?
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
I'll enjoy this, I will.
Na mindegy. Igen.
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. Ah, but what's done is done.
Azért most raktak bele egy kis drámát. Helyes.
Up! Up with you! I said get up! Walk!
Bye now!
Erről szól a 8. szekvencia. A kiszolgáltatottságról.
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going away party, did ya? I hear Washington himself is going to be in attendance. Hope nothing bad happens to him.
You said there'd be a trial.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough! Keep moving!
Huh. Mi van? Ha? No, menjünk a
That's the lesson that you're teaching him. You show them. You show them. Right. Give him another. Good job. Give them the
Az Washington.
Keep at it. Give them some more. Run. Just run. Give them wings.
Az fent, igen. Amikor először játszottam ezzel a játékkal, tudtam, hogy meg fogják menteni, de mégis izgultam, hogy milyen érdekes lesz ez. És nem milyen jó a sztori.
You are not alone. And we give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's...
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you. A pine box and little else.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed, what darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintained a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Need to stop, Hickey. Go!
Fegyverezzek le. Hogy is kell lefegyverezni? Ah, francba.
Shit! Time to fly! Why always me?
Clear shot.
Ne, szép! Nem sikerült. És csak egyet nyírtam ki. Nem már!
Damn it. I Thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, the big man, Haytham, they has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future, too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool to give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
At ease, man! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn guns! This man's a hero! Oh, the General can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
Nyolcadik szekvencia kész? Á, faszom! Tudtam, hogy nem, de nem írta ki. Fakker! És...
It's quite impressive what you've accomplished.
Is that a compliment?
Well, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearned for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you?
No. This they did on their own.
You diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
We must now all hang together.
Yes, we must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Na. Jó volt. És rövidebb volt, mint a 7-es szekvencia.
Everything all right?
Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us.
Where to?
Brazil.
Azt a bagot.
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.